Your Main Street software offers a credit card processing module that allows you to process a credit card transaction directly from your Main Street software. This tutorial will go through how to process a payment in your Main Street software with that module. If you don't already have this module, contact our sales department to find out more about it and pricing. To begin with, you'll need to create a work order. We'll go ahead and pull one up that we've already done. On your work order, you'll go to the Payments tab. In the Payments section, you'll put in the amount of the payment that you're taking. The payment type, choose the correct type of payment, and then hit the Tab or Enter key on the keyboard, and now you'll have an authorization button. You'll click on this authorization button, which will open up the authorization window. At this point, you have two choices. If you have the customer there with you and have their credit card, you can swipe their card through your credit card swipe. If you don't have the card with you, or you're on a mobile job where you don't have a credit card swipe, then you can choose the manual no swipe option and type in the information manually. So let's first take a look at swiping the card. So once the window's open, you can see at the top it shows that we are ready to swipe the card. So we'll go ahead and swipe the card through. All the information is captured and we receive an approval. At this point, we'll just choose OK. The information will be put into the payment section. We don't store the full credit card information, so just the last four digits of the card show, the authorization code, the expiration date, and to the far right, the return reference number. This would only be used if you needed to credit back money to the customer's credit card. So if you have a situation in which you need to do that, you'll want to watch the tutorials on giving a credit back to a credit card. Remembering as well, we do not store any of the credit card information, so if you do need to credit money back to their credit card, you'll either need to have their card or you'll need their credit card information once again. Now we'll look at the next situation where we take a card manually. So we'll go ahead and save this ticket, and we'll search up a different work order. And again, we'll go to the Payments tab. We'll put in our amount, choose our payment type, click on the authorization button, and this time we'll choose the manual no swipe option. It will fill in the name and address information that's already on the ticket. So if the card that you're processing has a different name on it, you'll want to just change the name information. You'll once again pick the card type from the drop down. You'll type in the card number without any spaces, just one complete number. You'll put in the expiration date. You'll put in the card ID code. This is usually found on the back of the card. However, if it's an American Express, it will be on the front of the card. And then depending on how you have the system set up, you may also need to put in a zip code and an address. After filling in all the information, click on the Authorize Card button at the bottom. And once again, you'll receive your approval information back. You'll then just choose OK, and you've now processed this credit card. Now let's look at a situation in which you have an account customer who wishes to pay with a credit card. In this situation, you'll need to go to the AR section and go to Payments. In the Payments section, you'll type in the account name, and then just as before, you'll type in the amount of the payment, and then for the type, you'll pick the type of credit card, and then you'll have the authorization button right next to the type. You'll click on that authorization button, and as before, you'll either swipe the card or you'll choose the manual no swipe option. And that is how you would process a credit card. Again, if you have a situation in which you need to give a credit to a credit card, take a look at the tutorials on crediting a credit card payment.